Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to share with you how to sew an A-line dress with lining, front zipper, side pocket, and also share with you the stoning work. The first thing I'll do is to place the Ankara fabric that I've cut on a lining. I'll pin it down and give it a good press. If you want to learn how to cut, I have a detailed tutorial. I'll leave the link on the description box for you, and you can go and watch it just after you watch this one. I am done pinning the Ankara fabric to the lining, and I gave it a good press. So the next thing I'll do now is to cut. I'll first of all cut the back bodice. This is the back bodice, so I'll cut the neckline, the shoulder, the armhole, and down to the hemline. I am done tracing out the lining on the Ankara fabric, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to fold it out now, and this is the front. As you can see, the zip allowance is at the front. That is the difference. If you want to put your zip at the front, you instead of putting your zipper allowance at the back, you take your zipper allowance to the front. So the next thing I'll do now is to open up my Ankara fabric and the line. I am done opening the Ankara fabric and the lining. Now I have two Ankara fabric and two lining for the front bodice. Before I continue, I will mark this wrong face. I will mark it so that I don't make mistake at any point in the sewing process, because if you make that mistake, you have to lose everything you've done. After that is done, the next thing I'll do now is to place my Ankara fabric on my lining, the right face facing the lining. Once that is done, I'll place the Ankara fabric properly. If possible, you can use your pin to hold it to the lining so you don't make any kind of mistake. Then you stitch your neckline by 0.5 inch, you top stitch, then you stitch down from that neckline down to your hemline by 0.5 inch. I have top stitched the neckline, so I'll join the lining at the side and also at the center by 0.5 inch. This is for the back, and I'll open it up and place the right side of the Ankara fabric facing the lining. Then I'll stitch the neckline and top stitch it. Make sure all your stitching is by 0.5 inch. Once I'm done with that, I'll join the sides to the lining. The next thing I'll do, I'll place the front bodies on each other, right side facing right side. After I've made sure that it's properly placed, I will take out the zipper allowance. You remember I told you I used 2 inches for my zipper allowance, and I've used 0.5 inch to join the lining. So I'm going to take out 1.5 inch. In order to achieve a straight line, I'm going to mark that 1.5 inch down. I'll mark it 1.5 inch at the tip, at the middle. I'll do it down to the, if you have the time, down to the hemline. Then I'll use a straight ruler to connect it before I join. I am explaining in details because I love my tutorials to be beginner friendly. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. So I am done joining, and this is what it looks like. This is the front end, this is the back. So the next thing I'll do is to join the shoulder. I'll place the front and the back on each other, right side facing right side. Then I will join them this way and turn one of the lining this way, so the lining will be together and the Ankara fabric will be together. Then you stitch it by 0.5 inch. I'm done stitching it together. As you can see, I used 0.5 inch to stitch it. So I'll open it up now for you to see. As you can see, it's looking neat. You do this in order to achieve a neat finishing. So I'll do the same thing for the other side. So the next thing I'll do now is to place the pocket. From the armhole, I'll measure down by 9 inches and I'll mark the 9 inches. It's from that 9 inches now I'll place the pocket. As you can see, I've attached the first one just to show you how you place it. You place it away from the cloth. You won't place it on the cloth. You just attach it the way I'm doing it now. Please, when I said attach, use pin to hold it down. I misplaced the clip of where I cut the pocket. The width of the pocket is 6 inches. The next thing I'll do is to join the dress. I'll divide the bust by 4. Then I will place it and take the measurement. After that, I'll stitch from the armhole to the pocket side. Then at that pocket side, I will stitch around the pocket by 0.5 inch. When I get to the end of the pocket at the other side, I will stitch in by 1.5 inch sewing allowance. Then I'll stitch down to the hem. I'll do the same thing for the other side, and this is what it looks like after I've turned. This is the side pocket. As you can see, my hand can conveniently enter inside the pocket. So the next thing I'll do now is to attach the sleeve. If you want to learn how to cut a sleeve, I'll drop the link on the description box for you. So the first thing I'll do is to notch the center of my sleeve, then I'll sew the hem of my sleeve. In order to sew the hem, I'm going to fold it once this way and fold it again, then I will stitch. I'll also do the same thing for the second sleeve. Once that is done, I'll attach the sleeve. So I'll use this center part of my sleeve that I notched, then I'll place it on this shoulder line, then I'll stitch this side down to the armhole. I'll stitch it down to the armhole, and I'll do the same thing for this other side, then I'll close it up. Please don't forget to trim out the excess lining at the armhole before you attach your sleeve. So guys, this is our sleeve and this is what it looks like, and I've gone ahead to open up our zipper allowance and I've attached the zip. So the next thing I'll do now is to share with you a glimpse to how the stoning work. So this is the hot fit stone applicator, and these are the stones I'm going to use. So in order to have a fine stoning work, I'm not just going to pour the stones on it. I'm going to follow these designs. I'll follow the pattern of the fabric and I will put stones on each of the pattern. Then I'll use the hot fix stone applicator to place it down. If you want to learn how to use hot fix stone applicator, I have a video and I'll drop the link on the description box for you. So guys, this is what the dress looks like and it looks so beautiful. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. See you in my next video.